Good morning, everybody. It's early and my room looks like crap again. And I'm not happy right now because I can't go to sleep. Had to go to FedEx early this morning so that I could take my master of my CD over there. And because I'm doing my CD release and my headlining date on June 16th at the Ontario Improv, which should be fun, but at the same time it's a lot of work because I actually have to make sure my CD gets there, and my hair is slicked back like a Mexican, which I am, so I don't know why I said it that way. I got in some trouble. Well, never mind, we'll talk about that later. But sometimes people take me the wrong way when I say things about being Mexican, and people have to understand I just have a good time with it. I mean, like everything else, you know? I think it's funny that people are so sensitive when it comes to race, you know? I mean, especially when you talk about your own race. Clearly I'm happy to be what I am. I mean, like, I talk about it all the time, and I attribute most of my good and bad behavior to the fact that I'm Mexican, and I mean, like, I'm so tired of people with that. So let's move on. I'll continue to talk about that in my act, and it'll continue to be fun. What I want to tell you guys is, oh yeah, I've been promising to talk about diet forever, and I guess now since I'm up early, well, up late, I might as well. And my room's a mess. I think I already mentioned that. If I didn't, whatever, it's a mess, and judge me all you want. I didn't even do a vlog while my room was clean, and that's not cute. That's not. Whatever. Okay, so what I'm getting at is this. Let's just get down to it. Let's talk turkey. Or boneless, skinless chicken breast, as the case may be in a lot of situations these days. I've been bad about my diet the last couple of days. I will be honest about that. If you've been around me, you know. If you've been following me on Twitter, you know. You know where I've been checking in. I've been at Roscoe's and a bunch of other places that a dieter just don't belong. Just came from Denny's a couple hours ago. Yes, I did. So anyway, what I'm trying to get at is this. A lot of people ask me how I lost 30 pounds in 3 months. I'll tell you really quick how I did it. I'm not saying it's the right way to do it. I'm just saying it's the way I did it at the time. What I did was I started off with the Master Cleanse, which is the one you read about that's a concoction of maple syrup, grade B maple syrup, cayenne pepper, lemon juice, and water. You know, you can look it up online, and there's a couple places that you can get like kits if you want to try it out. I did it for 15 days, I believe, and then I lost 18 pounds, and then after I was done with that, I ate like Oprah did. After she did her 67 days or whatever it was, I ate just like that, probably worse, but only for 5 days, and probably gained like 5 pounds back. Well, not probably. I know it was 5 pounds I gained back because I was weighing myself like crazy back then. I don't weigh myself anymore because it's too much of a head trip. I mean, like I did tonight, and I'm at 133 right now, I think. Yeah, so I did that, and I lost 18 pounds. And then I started doing like 2 hours of cardio and drinking Slim Fast, the cans. And at that time, since I was doing 2 hours of cardio, and then I do like, this is going to sound crazy, but let me just be honest with you. If I'm going to tell the story, I'm going to tell the story. I was doing 2 hours of cardio, I do abs for an hour, and then I do weights for like an hour and a half, which is way too much. If you do the math on that, that's like 4.5 hours. And I was in New York a lot of that time because I was there with a friend and I had nothing else to do but work out. I mean, like at night we would do spots, but we were staying on Long Island, so there's really not a lot to do on Long Island, you know? It's kind of, you know, residentialville. And so since I was there, I was just working out. And so, like, 4.5 hours is basically what it came down to. And yeah, and at that rate, I mean, like, then I came back, and then I ended up injuring myself towards the end because I was continuing to work out that way once I got back, and then I added yoga to it, which was like another hour and a half, and then eventually, like, my knee at that time just gave out on me, and now I take glucosamine and chondroitin for that kind of stuff. Not to give a plug, but that's what I do. I mean, I'm not telling you what brand to get. I'm just saying that's an option, I mean, like, do your research, check it out. But yeah, so that's what I did. What it comes down to was started off with the master cleanse, then did like 4.5 hours of working out, then bumped that up to about 6 hours of working out, and continued that for, you know, the next, what, 2.5 months to finish out, you know, like, and then ended up losing 30 pounds, which turned out to be, well, I continued to lose weight after that, and then got down to, I think it was 125 or something like that, which was way too small for me. I mean, like, you think it's only 5 pounds, and like now, I mean, like, I wouldn't mind being like 128, which I know is ridiculous because it's only 3 pounds I'm talking about, but that 3 pounds really makes all the difference for me, like, on my frame. You have to remember, I'm not very tall. I'm 5'7". 5'7.5" technically, but I don't usually say that, because when I say that, people always say stuff like, oh yeah, short guys always want to throw in that they've got the half. They never want you to forget the ½ inch. I mean, like, technically, I am 5'7.5". So if you ask me what my height is, and I say 5'7.5", it's because I am 5'7.5". If I say 5'8", there's always some asshole in the room that's like, well, I'm 5'8", and you look a little bit shorter than I am. And then I'm like, because I'm 5'7.5". And then if I say 5'7", there's some asshole that says, I'm 5'7", you're a little shorter. Well, that's rude for me to do the short man voice that way. That's not even fair. Let me get up. Let me stop. It's early. I still need to sleep. Look at my eyes. This is more Asian than I usually look. I mean, you have to admit. Compare it with my other shit. Alright, June 16th, Ontario Improv, 8 o'clock show. Please be there. If you're not, I hate you for the rest of your life. Just joking, but I hope you can make it. Tell your friends. Oh, on my Facebook, if you check it out, facebook.com/Ty Rivera, you will see that there is, what's it called? A link for free tickets, and each one of those is good for up to 4. Tell all your friends, bring anybody you want, I don't mind. Everybody have a good day, and I will vlog. Let's do it tomorrow, or, you know, later today, tomorrow, whatever. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You're gonna see. You're gonna be surprised, and my hair is gonna look different, and my eyes are gonna be a little bit wider, and you're gonna love this. Watch the journey we're going to go on. We're going to do a whole new thing around here. Oprah has left. Somebody needs to take her place. And I am willing to fill that bitch's shoes.